Hi, Katie. I opened your zipped file and I saw that you didn't have an HTML file in it. You had two live files. One said Canvas and one didn't. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I noticed there weren't any actions. It was a looping movie, which is fine. So you need to put in the actions now. And I'm attempting to do that for you here just to show you how to do it, but it's a little tricky on my laptop. Everything's so small. All right, so you did have the start of an action, but it was on an art layer. You don't want to put actions on an art layer. You want to put actions on their own layer. So I started out with one, the very top. People usually, professionally, they put the actions on the very top level, because you'll see you get that little A and you can see it better if you just put it at the top. So there's that, and let me get out my window here. What I did is I told it to stop. The next thing is I selected this white box and I told it to go to adobe.com. Let me delete this so I can actually show you how I did that. So I use code snippets for everything. It's just easier than making mistakes with type. I make mistakes constantly when I'm typing. You guys don't see them because I correct them, but I do. So with programming, it's a disaster. So I just use the code snippets. So I'm going to select this white box. Any of these things could be the button. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the box, and then I'm going to make the entire box clickable. So if somebody were to click over here, I don't know, the problem is I'm going to see what I can do to make the star and the type also part of the button. Because if you just did the star, maybe it's smarter to make the star the button, and then because it looks like it's on top, and then you could make the hit state the entire thing. So ideally these would all be sort of together. So once I get the code in there, I'm going to take a look and see. All right, so got that selected. Select. And then you want it to go to a web page, so you double click on that. And the default tells me it will go to adobe.com. You can tell it to go to anywhere, and what's nice is you just have to change this, right? So I'm going to go inside this. I think you said it was a movie clip. Yeah, it's a movie clip. So it's a little different than a button in that you don't get a hit state. Let's go and test it now. Away from the button there. Test movie in browser. So it does work, which is great. See, it went to adobe.com. Did that make sense to you? So basically, it's just slow, but it'll eventually go there. So keep everything on its own layer, name it, put the actions on the very top, use code snippets. With any buttons, you need to tell it to stop, and then you hit return in the same frame. Select the button, go to actions, tell it to go to web page, and then you change the web page address. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know, but you can see it did go to Adobe. It's just slow right now. All right, bye.